Hello. Hello. Hello, everybody. How we all doing? It has been a bit. Hi, guys. Deventium, thank you very much for saying hello. Spec Ops as well. Thank you very much for checking in. Joe the English Otter, thank you very much for your Prime subscription. You are now here for 6 whole months. Holy fuck. Spec Ops, thank you very much for your tier 1 as well. You have now been subscribed for 32 months, which is in fact halfway to a number.
Holy fuck!
Hi, Raymoon. Which is indeed halfway to a number of a Nintendo system. Is it the best one? It's debatable. So I hope you all have had a good... Oh, hello, Mel.
Well, hey there, Chief.
Hello. I hope you all have had a good July. Mine was very warm. It was very tiring. It was very exhausting, so I'm very glad I took those 2 weeks off. Kentucky, thank you very much for 22 fucking months. I do appreciate it. I appreciate y'all for sticking around despite all my bullshit. Well, there's going to be some changes going around, or coming around. Going around? Changes are here. There's some things have been tweaked. I currently have a bunch of things currently turned off while we talk about this shit. So I think latter half of July has been nothing but stress for me, but hopefully it'll get better. Oh, I hope it gets better for you too, Ray. That's like 2.5 babies. Oh, so many rats. So many baby rats. How about that? All right, so I guess first things first. I should mute this. Yep. I should turn this on. Because we're gonna have lo-fi in our background. Whew. All right. Hi. Hello. Hi, guys. Hello. It's been a while.
Oh my god! Hi, Kish!
Hi, Kentucky. Hello. The Shadow Gremlin is back. I hope y'all are gonna enjoy this shit. Some things are changed. Oh, I've slipped down in my desk or my chair, and now I need to adjust my phone camera to actually pick up my goddamn mouth. Blah. 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 So yeah, hi, I'm back. So, there's been a change, as you can tell. Is one of the many changes that are coming. Because I've been, deciding on stuff, and, I previously mentioned that when Toby was fully finished for this round, that he would indeed, Shadow Gremlin would come back with them. And as you can see right now, Toby's looking pretty good. There might be, I don't know, other things going on with Toby going forward. But you know what? Here. You want a closer look? You want a closer look? Huh? How's that? I'm gonna spam this button. I'm gonna make him huge. There you go. You see him? Do you see him? Do you see him? There. One more. There. You definitely see him now. Oh, no, he's a Shadow Gremlin, which means, just like all Shadow Gremlins, he can change his shape, just like me. So you know what that means? That means, Toby has 2 flavors now. Original, and Crocodile. Crocodile. There we go. So yeah, Shadow Quiche is back, and there's going to be, a corresponding Toby now. So there will always be a matching Toby for both furry and non-furry quiche. All right, you can go back to your corner for now. Good boy. So yeah, I've been putting some thought into it and trying to make things work, and some of the things have aligned properly. And now that Toby is done, and I have made some decisions of how things are going to be going forward, yeah. Say hello to Shadow Quiche is back. Say hello to Shadow Quiche is back. No, Shadow Quiche is back. Say hello. Bleh. Words. So as a result, there's going to be some times where it's going to be Shadow Quiche, and other times it's going to be a regular old Kobold Quiche. And these are going to be informed to you via this. Hi. So, going forward overall, the quiche that appears will be dependent on what is going on. And going forward, Fridays are essentially just going to be just chatting, video and reaction streams. So that's like when we watch our videos and shit. And for whenever I do game dev and art, all that shit. When I do those, Shadow Quiche is going to be here. Because that's more interactive to have, the live 2D out. To be able to do all this shit. Oh, you can't see it. There you go. There. This shit. The shit I have not done in a fucking ever. Yeah. Here. You know what? There. Horns. So yeah, that's going to be going forward. Sorry, bump the mic. On Saturdays, we're going to be doing just chatting streams as well. We're obviously going to be doing gaming. And collabs, co-ops, multiplayer shit is going to be reserved for Saturdays going forward. There will be times when, of course, these things swap or bounce depending on my energy levels, just as they have in the past. But generally speaking, if we are gaming, then it's going to be Kobold. If we are doing more or less intensive things, such as chatting, videos, game dev stuff, that's going to be the Gremlin. Because that way I can be more animated with all y'all, and not have to worry about it so much when I'm gaming. Because when I do game, I do tend to sink into my chair, into non-existence, so that the camera has trouble, catching me and all that shit, which is one of the reasons why I stepped back from that specifically. But other than that, things will pretty much still be kind of the same, more or less. We are still going to be streaming on Fridays and Saturdays going forward, at the very least. At least, for now. As I am able to take on more commitments, we will do that. Dementium, you've missed everything. I've been talking. I have been talking for 10 minutes. You said hi, and then you walked away. Dementium. Short version. Shadow's back. He's gonna be showing up for some stream topics. Cobalt stays as a PNG. He's going to be showing up for other topics. There. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So I really need to fix that. Where is it? No, not you. Not you. Where is that? God damn. There is a value breaking. Yeah, I have to fix an overlay filter for the background. I'm gonna fix that. I just applied a bullet. It keeps resetting for some reason. I don't know why. Damn. Okay, that's fixed. Now that pulse in the background isn't gonna just cut back in as 3 filters fight for attention. But yes, so we're still going to be Fridays and Saturdays going forward, with streams starting at 7 or 8 p.m. Eastern times. That is not going to change for the time being. If it does change, I will let y'all know ahead of time as normal. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh. Sorry. I did mention I'm tired. Cats driving me bonkers at 3 a.m. last night. But yeah, we're gonna stick to Friday and Saturday evenings because that way I still have Sunday as a full day off and I'm recuperating and doing chores and doing all that wonderful shit. Well, most of my chores anyway. Other than that, there will be changes coming to the Discord. I am in the early process of resetting a bunch of... Not resetting, that's not the word. Rejigging what I want to do with the Discord. So what that means is I might be deleting some channels, adding some, deleting sections, all that wonderful shit. To streamline what the Discord is for, and to make it a little easier on me, on little old me, to track stuff. Because, as some of you know, I have no bots. It's just me. So with that, you know, being said, I did in fact consider the option of just nuking the Discord from orbit, and then just, you know, bring it back later. And I might still do that. But for the time being, I'm just going to try to rejig it to make it a bit more manageable on me. And then from there, we'll see. I might still nuke it from orbit, especially given all the things going on with Discord and such. But after that, I don't know. I do not believe that we have a quote-unquote large community. So I'm pretty sure, you know, it ain't gonna impact much of y'all. Because right now, its main focus is, or its main use anyway, is me just showing off a couple things ahead of time and making announcements and updates. And at the bare minimum, that is what it would. Individual members are very large. Yes, you all are. You're all quite big. But yeah, if, oh god, public speaking, bleh. But yes, if I do keep it around, but I don't feel the need to keep everything else around, it will essentially just be turned into an announcement center with like maybe like 2 channels of like, hey guys, here's what's coming. Comment, like, and subscribe. Ha ha ha. I want to also hopefully try to find a plugin for Blue Sky so that the posts on the Blue Sky for Quiche Play also get posted in there, as it used to be for Twitter before that shit show happened. And I want to try to find a plugin for YouTube as well, so that when I upload the videos, y'all get a little alert in there. What else? There's a bunch of stuff. My birthday is next week. And normally I'd be celebrating that shit, but I am just too tired to bother. And the timing has been a bit off. And the weather has been way too fucking hot to do anything. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna delay that for a bit. I still need to go and update the throne and do all that wonderful shit as well. Do my yearly update on that, which doesn't really, result in much, but it just gotta keep it updated a little bit. Though I might have to axe like 90% of the stuff that was on throne for the simple fact that the tariffs are a nightmare right now. Mary Hatching, you're shadowing. Why, thank you, boys. I had other things to talk about, but now my brain is turning to mush. It's not going to be a very long stream today, for the simple fact that I am fucking exhausted. The cats were keeping me up from 2 until like 3:30. I had a cat step on my face at least 3 times. I had a cat literally try to climb the wall because I have new neighbors upstairs, and apparently it was driving them fucking bonkers. But now they're tuckered out, which is good. I wanted to ask you what that sound means. The sound, what do you mean? You mean me going, I need a little bit more information. Are you talking about like a little background noise? Oh, you are shadowing. You mean that? Me going, You've been here long enough. You know what it means when I go, It's like, this fucking squeaky door. I'm not a squeaky door. I'm just a little guy. I'm like an actual little guy. It means just not That's different. Like Canadian. Look, I'm Canadian. I'm not that Canadian. So yeah, so because things are, going to be tweaked going forward, and I do want to, push some more focus onto me learning game dev stuff, because I really, really, really want to, get into that shit proper. Quiche time, hi Rod. So yeah, so some of that will be showing up on stream. I had pulled this a while back, a couple months ago, when I had initially started looking into this stuff. And a bunch of you in the Discord said, you'd be up for it. Reaction stuff. I mean, yeah, reaction stuff. That's just watching videos of me going, because that is how you. Let's be real. That's how you get around showing videos on Twitch and other people's videos on YouTube, is by saying it's just reaction content. Oh no, I gotta readjust myself now because I moved. Hoppa. So yeah, so that's gonna be a thing going forward. Now, game dev itself, I'm not sure what it will, what I will stream about it yet. It's very possible I might just do me working on pixel art stuff, because I am still absolute baby when it comes to programming. I have not done any sort of programming since the early 2000s. So it's been a while, like 20 plus years now. and I am learning. Like I knew. Oh God, what was it? I learned HTML. I learned Java, and I learned one of the visual languages. I can't remember which one it was. But that was a long fucking time ago. And I've not really used any of those skills whatsoever for a very long time. So as a result, I'm essentially learning from scratch again. And I will be going through and learning Godot specifically. Because one, it's a free and open source software. And B, there's a lot of good tutorials on that. And it does seem... excuse me. And it does seem much easier to learn in terms of programming than learning any of the others from scratch. Want to make a game, but I need to learn the part where you make the game and also the music and also the art, but you know how to make a story. yeah, that's kind of the problem. The story's the easy part, you know, except you gotta you know, like write it down and shit. That's hard. And you gotta plan ahead and shit, and decide what you want to do. And I've already redecided what I want to do. And then you gotta actually learn the shit. And to learn the shit, you gotta do like little side projects and follow tutorials and go, here, do this, do this, do this. Congratulations, you now know what this means. And you're just sitting here going, what does it mean? I followed the steps, it does a thing, but what does it do? So yeah, so that's going to be going forward, and I don't know how nitty-gritty I want to get into it, because I 100% don't want to turn into the next Pirate Software and be like a giant jerk-ass to people and, you know, work on code and then say, I'm the best, when I'm really not. But aside from that, games will be continuing as normal. We'll have one game stream a week, more or less. We know who you're talking. Yeah, you do. And when I drag you into modded Terraria, that's not video game making. That's me being tormented. Did you work at Blizzard for 7 years? Well, you see, Kentucky, I played Blizzard games since like Warcraft 2 and Warcraft. So like, I might as well have been working at Blizzard for like 20 years. It's video game playing. Yeah, maybe. But yes, video game playing will be continuing as normal. However, there is 100% not going to be more Dave the Diver, because as a stream game, that game takes for fucking ever, and we're still so far. We are several streams in on that game, and not even halfway. And it's killing me. It is absolutely destroying me. So, Dave the Diver is going to retire from stream. I don't know what our next game is going to be. I've got a week to figure that out. Because, like I said before my little hiatus, as I was getting more and more tired and exhausted, we might just, you know, it might be Roots of Pacha, it might be Stardew, it might be one of the many smaller, emphasis on smaller, games that I have in my library. Because, holy fuck, I need to avoid doing so many long form games. Where's my Coke? Oh, grip it and rip it, baby. Slurp that shit down. Let that big dog hunt. Oh, Kentucky, you didn't survive. Oh no. I wishes you the best of luck next time. But yeah, so that's going to be the plan going forward. I also want to try to make arrangements for more collabs and co-ops and multiplayer streams. Sort of like how we did Repo last time. I do want to do Peak on stream with friends, because I do enjoy Peak and I am terrible at it and I suffer so much. I have only completed one run and it changed me forever. But as Peak expands, I want to, you know, I like to, you know, play. I want to be Peak on stream. Could play more Final Fantasy 14. No, we're not going back to Final Fantasy 14 until I am ready. And right now, my interest in Final Fantasy 14 is very limited. My interest right now is in watching, essentially just watching Noah do his raids and his PvP and his random stuff. And that's pretty much it. And that I know what's going on now. I can watch it, I can enjoy it, and that's pretty much it. No one's better at it than I am, so you know what? Watch him. As for the story, eventually I'll go back to it. And we'll see how that goes. But at this time specifically, no. Maybe like once I get more hype over whatever the next expansion is going to be, as they start drip feeding us all the details that are, you know, that are coming, because I believe we're headed into the prep patches for the next expansion now? Question mark, I believe. Yeah, Walker. Yeah, because by that time I was burned out to shit. Have you helped you through MSQ, whatever you needed? To be fair, everybody who plays Final Fantasy 14 is like, I will help you. I will help you get through MSQ. Please let me help you get through MSQ. Ah! And I'm just here like, when I'm ready. But we'll see. I will go back eventually. I have officially lost my house though. Which, I'm going to be perfectly honest, I thought I lost it like months ago. And just never like, oh, oops, did send you an email, ha ha ha. And then like 2 weeks ago, or a week ago, a week and a half or so ago, I got an email going, hey, demolition is imminent, please relog and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I still have a house? Huh. Oh well. Wait, up to 14 now? I lost track around 11. Don't worry, they're up to 16 now. You had a house? I did have a house. I had a little, what was it? Was it an otter house or? No, it wasn't. Was it the otter house? I think it was the otter house. I had a little cottage. And I was set up in Gridania, right next to the 3 vendors. And it was very pretty, but I never bothered to use my house except to grow stuff that I sold. And like, you know, it's gone, it's fine. I still have billions of gold if I ever go back and want a house, and I can put in for cottages there. Man, the Elder Scrolls need to keep up. Oh, a fictional. Yes, a fictional house. I cannot afford a real house, not in this fucking economy. Especially not now. No, if I will never own real estate unless I win a lottery. But hey, it's 32 million tonight. Fingers crossed. Why? So yeah. Going forward, who knows? Oh, I think my camera borked just a smidge. But no, If I ever go back to Final Fantasy 14, don't worry, y'all will get noticed. It's not just gonna be me going, poof, hi, I'm playing Final Fantasy 14 again. You can blow my house. Oh, do you have a house? Can I drag your house up here to Canada? Where you could then sell your house for 10 times what the fuck you paid for it in America? Because holy fuck. So yeah, that's the plan going forward. In terms of collabs and such, what I am thinking of doing, hi Epic, is setting up a second server that will be specifically for collabs. So for people I trust enough to have on stream with me. Where the buddy, you're the bunny. While I'm talking about all this shit, sorry, no redeems. Yeah, I see you falling on your ass there. Your ass? No, your front. Your presenting ass, that's different. So yeah, there might be I might set up a second Discord server specifically for collabs, co-op, etc. And those that I trust enough to essentially just show up on stream, might get an invite there. And I might just keep that one open even when I'm just doing normal streams in case anybody wants to pop in and say hi. But we'll see. That is an idea I am floating, as it is really an idea that is very popular in many circles around in the VTuber spheres. But it would also let me streamline the main Discord as well. And that is something I really want to be doing, because as I said earlier, the alternative is either me turning it into an announcement Discord, excuse me, or just nuking that one into the fucking ground as it is. But we'll see. I'm not in any rush for that, so there's still time to make those decisions. Something I do want to make earlier decisions on is going to be the emotes that we use here on Twitch. So because I'm going to be using both Shadow and Kobold again, I do want to include emotes from both, so that it's not just all Kobold, all Shadow, etc. Unless I literally swap them out before streams so that they match. Generally speaking, I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 slots, of which 13
Holy fuck!
Hi, Last Art. Of which like 13 or 15 are animated emotes. So, a bunch of them are going to be coming down, and I'm going to upload some Shadow ones back in there into the mix. But what I'm going to do first, before I do any of that, is either over the next couple days or week, I'm going to put together a chart or a poll or something, and I'm gonna ask y'all to specifically vote for which emotes you'll want to see stay and which ones you'll want to see return from the Gremlin Quiches, Shadow Quiches. And from there, I'm probably going to talk to Asus and see about, getting some emotes or getting some chippies done for Shadow Quiche, just like they've done with Cobalt Quiche, because I'm pretty sure they'd be down for that, because it's not the most complex of work. I had previously mentioned that there might be more. Hi Journey, welcome in, buddy. That there might be other alternative PNGs for the PNG tuber Kobold. I don't know what's happening with those at the moment. I had asked Squid to do the pool toy variant, and they had said yes, but my name has not showed up on their Trello, their waitlist, and they've seemed to have taken a new batch of pool toy commissions, and mine never materialized, so that might not be happening. I have had rough luck with some artists in the last year. I'm waiting on a refund from Mr. Who I won't bitch about on stream, who now owes me a refund for half of the work he didn't do. Because I was getting art of Shadow Quiche, but he kind of kept fucking around, and now he's finding out that I want a refund. And I'm only asking for like half of it because at this point I A, don't think he can afford to pay me back in full, and B, he did do some of the work. And I'm generous to a fucking fault. We love getting into our yay. Yeah, it's a thing. Cause like Squid, if you ever see this, I love you, but holy shit, you need to communicate better. I no longer have a butthole. Finger butthole no longer applies to me. What'd you do? Did you glue it? Did they stitch it up? Can you never poop again? I hope not. That'd be... Where did the farts go? Oh god, did the farts come back up? Oh no. Oh. That'd be terrible. Oh, hey, BB. So yeah. I have a stove by, that's where your poop and farts go. Oh, I see. So now you're gonna be full of shit. Yeah, that's kind of how that works. So yeah, that's the basic gist of all the updates. So running through it all again quick. Shadow Quiche for... sorry, brain fart. Shadow Quiche for streams that are less impactful. Cobalt for those that are more intensive. We will still be streaming Fridays and Saturdays going forward, though that might change. I do want to try to keep a day to myself on Sundays. However, we'll see. Because I do get more engagement on Sundays for some strange reason on the last few Sunday streams. So who knows? Maybe I will Maybe I will do and go back to Saturday, Sunday. We'll see. Hi, Kage. I just had to rectum removal because it wasn't connected to anything to calling it. Ah, I see. You know what? That's as good a reason to get rid of it as anything. What an interesting conversation starter that will be. Hey, do you know I don't have a butt? Oh. Journey, I think we're good. I think we can surmise the details. So yeah, that's how streams are gonna go. Discord may stick around or not. We'll find out once I decide what I want to do with it. Game dev stuff, I'm still deciding on the scope of what I will be doing on stream, but we will see about that going forward. I want to do more collab and co-ops and multiplayer streams. We're going to see how I go about setting all that up. And from there, we are going to hopefully have more consistent streams going forward. I do want to get that done. You know, actually like commit to this stuff again. Proper. Without disappearing constantly. But life is very tiring and work is work, and I currently have a boss. Well, boss is a stretch. I currently have another lawyer that works for my lawyer, and he is a giant pain in my fucking ass. How's the cable situation? Oh, yes. For those of you who weren't aware, while we were away, the cats decided to chew on more cables. So they started by eating a cable, which I had a spare for, so it wasn't so bad. And then they ate one of my... They literally just got on the desk in the middle of the night and ate the cord for my mouse and destroyed that. Luckily, I had a spare for that one from the last mouse I had, because I tend to just buy the same shit over and over again when I need to replace it. So I swapped that out and went, oh, okay, I guess I'll just have to like order a replacement for the spare later. 3 days later, Ali decided that from underneath the desk to reach up, grab the wire, and chew on it, which destroyed that one as well. So I had to take a day off from work to try to find, to go to the store and buy a new mouse and be incredibly angry for the rest of the day. I should put this away. Boop. There we go. Because now I can do this. Bam. Hi. Hi. From there, I got a new mouse and I ordered new cables. And then the new cables came in last week. No, this week. And then I reconnected my current mouse to the computer, and I went, yeah, this is great, yeah. And a fucking day later, she got so upset that I was not playing with her during work hours that she walked around the corner, went to the back of my computer, and chewed on the new fucking cable. So I'm down to one. So I need to order more. Because fuck me, that's why. You make everything wireless. Wireless mouse, wireless keyboard, wireless monitors, wireless power cords, wireless wires. God, I wish. Currently right now, I've got some cable covers that are on, but I need to swap them out with some mesh ones. Because from what I've noticed, they haven't really gone after the mesh cables all that much, except for like once, many moons ago. So I'm not too worried about the mesh ones, and I'm pretty sure if I wrap them like wire bundles in mesh, it might get them to leave them alone a little bit. Can you coat them in something that they not like taste of? No, there's the only things that there is like a bleh spray for cats and dogs. Excuse me. But the problem is that needs to soak into a permeable surface, and the plastic and mesh and braiding on wires does not absorb. For obvious reasons. But we'll see. And hi, Saber. So what you're saying is that you own a cat? No, I own 2 cats. But see, I have had multiple cats in the past. None of them ate wires. So I am in frustrating... the word I want to say isn't the right word. I was going to say, like, I'm in uncharted waters, but that's like bullshit. Is the 2020s cat eats wires now? Yeah, I know, and I might have to like invest in more wireless bullshit, but at the same time I can invest in all wireless bullshit, because for example, my little camera tracker here requires a very special iPhone cable, also fuck Apple, that actually connects it connects the phone to both the Ethernet so that I can, you know, transfer all this tracking, blah, 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 and also power the fucker. But I do need to get a new power cord because this one does have some bite marks into it. So it still works, but there's still bite marks into it. Power over Ethernet. Ugh. But we'll see. Like, my current mouse does have Wi-Fi abilities. Don't mind me, I'm just rubbing an eye. I've had an eye twitch for like 3 days now, and like, my current mouse does have Wi-Fi, but I still need a cable to be able to charge it. It's kind of the problem with a lot of Bluetooth and all this wonderful bullshit. I do need to get a new keyboard because I've not been doing so well with this one. And it's loud and I want to get a silent one. I don't know what the best brands are. Like, I do want a hot swappable one. I do want to be able to like customize it with keycaps and shit if I am going to go that route. Because silent keyboards are expensive. Or extremely cheap, and thus I don't trust them. Because that's how technology works, right? If it gets too cheap, it's like, why are you so cheap? You shouldn't be that cheap. You should cost some money, so I know that you're, you know, good quality shit. But also, I have like some things that have cables that if they get chewed on, I'm fucked essentially, because there's no way to like swap them out because they're built in. Which, you know, has happened a couple times because my cats are fucking gremlins. My solution would not work for you. Everything I have rents under my desk, and I have all my Cat 6E behind wall-mounted cable covers. Yeah, see, that would not work for me because my computer case is elevated. It is on a filing cabinet that is directly next to my desk, which I do need a new one of as well. Desk, not filing cabinet. Because every time one of the cats jumps onto the desk, it wobbles a bit. And the desk is like, God, 8-9 years old now? It's old. It's been a while. And it's one of those IKEA office desks specifically, so it's, you know, it's actually like office grade quality stuff. So yeah, it's, you know, I'm just worried that like one of the legs are just gonna snap one day when the cat jumps on to the edge. Minus $450 of red oak is going nowhere. Yeah, that's kind of what I was looking at. I was looking, oh God, what is it? It was laminated top with, what is it called? Square tube metal frame? I just project myself to the internet via headset like Johnny Mnemonic. God, if only I could do that, that'd be great. I am it. Well, we don't know how that works. Or I don't know how that works. So that'll never happen for me. All right, I think it's been a while. I can start giving these things back to you. Let's see. Bing bong, Benoy. Guess what? Hot guy, hydrate. Skip all the quiches because there's no quiches here tonight. Reception, pray. All the sound effects. And streamer says, and text to Toby, and very distinguished, and wisdom, and you got a what? Okay, that's all of them. Now, currently I am not going to be bringing back any of the redeem swaps for the Life 2D models. At best, later, I will bring back the full model swaps, but not like the outfit changes and such. Did you redeem the GOG bundle? Huh? What GOG bundle? I know good old games, but what GOG bundle? Redeem what? I know what you're referring to. I want a welded metal frame for my desk that is adjustable and use flat red oak. Oh! You are being I am being rated. Hello, Raiders. Hello, Draenith. How are you doing, buddies? You're here at an interesting time in my streaming career, as I'm currently, oh no, it's that. I made it too loud. As I'm, announcing today, after my little hiatus, that I'm coming back as both, Life to the Shadow Gremlin and, Cobalt PNG tuber will be on certain streams and such. Hello, Raiders. I'm Quiche. I'm both a kobold and just a wonderful little gremlin. And thank you very much for the raid, Draenith. As a thank you, y'all can have this. You're a cookie. Hello, Raiders. I'm Quiche. Sometimes a kobold, if you know me from in the furry spheres. Otherwise, hello. I am a Shadow Gremlin with a very expensive Life 2D model that I have not used in fucking ever. Nerd. No, you're the nerd. You're a cookie. Yes, you are. You are a very sweet thing. So yeah, y'all have your redeems turned back on, so have fun with that. Oh, and it looks like I buggered up the background. Yep, there it goes. It's broken again. Because of course it is. So what is...
Look at me. I have lived 1,000 of your lives.
Murder that rabbit. Hey, but... Oh. Awawa. Awawa. Ah. Oh, yep. I fixed that one. Vor. So yeah, hello everybody, Raiders. If you don't know me, I'm Quiche. I have been a furry for God only knows how long. I have been a streamer for God only knows how long. And you might see me as both a kobold as well as this wonderful little gremlin right here. I stream on... Oh, wrong one. I stream on Fridays and Saturdays. I'm currently talking about life and how weird things get and future streaming plans and shit. So yeah, Dre, thank you very much for the raid. If you have to raid and run, I completely understand because you have been at it for quite some time today. Oh no. Oh, excuse me.
Incoming call.
Oh no.
From Sabrewing, Gallstuff, you have entered the door to the north.
Oh,
You are now
no.
by yourself, standing in a dark room. The pungent stench of mildew emanates
Oh,
from the
no.
wet dungeon walls.
Huh.
Saberwing, you have to do !RPG in order to go on a fantasy quest. 8.5 hours is a long time. God, is it? I have done long streams in the past. I have to do one for birthday, but I don't want to do a birthday this next week. So yeah, that's gonna happen some other time. 8.5 is just warming up. Says no. No, Red Gaming, no, it's not warm up. I can go on a fantasy quest however I want. Yeah. Well, you know what you gotta do. You got an !RPG in order to go on one proper. I have a day job. I can't do that. Yeah, I know. Same. It's great being a streamer with other commitments that make you absolutely fucking exhausted. Yeah. There's a different... 8.5 hours into a 13-hour shift is not warming up. It's you going, please, lad, please. And then eventually it does. And then you get home and then realize your next 13-hour shift starts in 8 hours. And then you cry a little on the inside. That was my life when I worked as a security guard. Wonderful 12-hour shifts. Eight and a half hours of vegging in a game is usually when I realize I have not eaten yet. Y'all are crazy. I wish my Tism let me do that, but it doesn't. It makes me get up every 20 minutes to go, I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. Work? What's that? Let's all agree labor sucks. Yes. Especially the one in the UK fucking around with the internet. I don't do retail. Except for labors of love. Oh. Sometimes. Labors of love can be very, very, very tiring sometimes as well. When I wake up, I immediately get on my drawing tablet and consume nothing but coffee until dinner. Yeah, that is also the artist way. I need to be like a person and figure out dinner and water up my garden. All right, you take care of yourself, Draenith. Enjoy your weekend. It's a long one here. Oh yes, that reminds me. On Monday, we might have a bonus stream here. Salem has the next week off, and he's going to be doing a bunch of stuff. And we are currently in talks to have a joint stream, a wonderful little collab, doing some wonderful little complicated tier lists. I'm not sure on which one he has finalized on yet, but it will definitely be on his stream, and I may be broadcasting it myself on my end as well, but we'll see. I might not. I might just co-host that shit and, you know, go watch Salem type shit. But we'll see, because here Monday is a holiday, and I do get that wonderful day off, which is great. But we'll see. I will keep y'all posted on those deets once I know like the time and such. It should be in the afternoon for Salem, so that would be early evening for me, but we'll see. It will be an interesting thing to have a Monday stream, because I think I've only done it like once. Stinky, no, you're stinky. But yeah, that's pretty much like all the big stuff. Unless you want me to bitch more about my cats, or about work, or about how I have to buy a whole bunch of new furniture because the cats are destroying mine, and I need to rethink my lifestyle a bit and get rid of some old stuff and start decluttering and maybe start getting rid of some of this old furniture that I still have that I never use. It's interesting. I also need to get a new computer because this one's starting to act up more so than previous. You know, since it got dropped on the fucking floor by cats. But I'm looking for, like, I'm looking at parts. So, oh, Dre, did you not know? What was it? A month and a half ago now? Alfie decided that he would try to be an acrobat. I keep my computer elevated on a filing cabinet next to the desk. And it's essentially the wires are like up against the wall and such. Little Mr. Alfie, in all his 20 pounds of glory, decided that he wanted to try attacking a spider that was crawling across the ceiling. And in order to do so, he attempted to be an acrobat and jumped onto the computer tower itself from a nearby piece of furniture, which is entirely my fault. I should have seen that coming, but no, they never did that before, so why should I worry about that? So he jumped onto it. 20 pounds of force on top of a computer tower made it topple. The front glass panel smashed into the floor. And the only reason I still have a computer at all is because the display port on my far left monitor, which is furthest from it, sacrificed itself to hold on to that cable for dear life, which allowed, I want to say, you know, the computer to survive most of the potential damage. So I lost the front panel and everything else worked fine, but it has been showing like a few issues here and there. And I'm not sure if it's just Windows 10 lifecycle coming to an end, or if it's because something is actually broken somewhere. Like it hasn't. What a little monster. Oh yeah, that was a bad day for me. That was me in the middle of work sending an email to work saying, hey, I gotta take half the day off. Sorry, goodbye. And then sending them pictures of a destroyed computer. It could be Windows 10 dying. Yeah, I know I've currently lost the ability to do like emote searches using the Windows system for like text posting and such. So that's fun. Oh, excuse me again. But yeah, unfortunately, because of that, I'm looking into getting a new computer, which I am due. My current computer is, what, 5 years old now? Or 4? Here, I can just look it up. Boom. I believe what? 3 and a... No, that was that issue. 4 years and 1 month old. Because I got it delivered July 2021. Even though it started to be built in May 2021. It took a while. Because that was also around the time where graphic cards were a pain in the ass to get. And the one that I currently have in my PC cost me $2,000 to get. Fuck crypto. That's
This is
young.
awesome! I can't believe this!
Todd, breathe.
Well, come on!
Miss Bashful Face, thank you very much for the follow. I hope you enjoy the stream and all future streams. What on earth am I using for a GPU? What was it specifically? Where's my list of shit? I believe this one is. No, that's RAM. That's motherboard. That's case. Graphics. depends on available stock. I believe it's the Gigabyte GeForce Vision RTX 3070 in white. 3070, 3060, No, it's the 3060. I think. I don't remember. It's old. It was expensive and cost like 3 times the price of the normal card at retail because fuck crypto miners. 2021 was a terrible year. What the fuck is a 3060 doing going for 2K? Yeah, like I just said, this was during the crypto miner times. Trying to get any high-end card during those years was fucking hell. They sold out immediately, and I worked with a computer building firm, and they're like, yeah, we can get it for you, but it's going to cost extra because trying to get anything at retail is a pain in the ass, and we have to import it from outside of Canada because all the stuff in Canada kind of gets sold out immediately and we can't get a hold of any of it, so it's going to cost you like 1.5 times the normal price and then another 2x on top of that if we have to like get it from a fucking scalper and bullshit and just bleh. I can get a whole computer for $3,000 now. Because what was it? What was the final price of this beast of a computer that I currently have? Where is it? I should have that invoice somewhere, because it was an expensive bugger. Where? Is that the one? Oh, there's probably link. Yeah, that link doesn't work. Oh, there it is. Sarb! Thank you very much for subscribing for 32 fucking months. And you better dance. You better dance. Thank you very much for 32 months. I do appreciate it. Here, you can have a wave. Built my current computer with my ex and scared of any of it breaking down. Yeah, I feel that. It's not crypto that was the cause, it was the scalpers. Yeah, no, it was the scalpers because of crypto. Crypto was the cause. The scalpers don't exist anymore since crypto's gone to shit. So yeah, I found my invoice for this wonderful computer, built and delivered in July 2021. The bill from June 2021, $3,749.99 Canadian, plus tax and shipping, coming out to a grand total of $4,322.24. That's the monster that I currently have. And because it's kind of dying at the moment, like it's getting its issues, and I might have to get another one. But if I do, I'm looking at parts that can, withstand being knocked over or not being knocked over or being sat on by a 20-pound cat. That would be nice. And I'm trying desperately to find like an all metal case like we used to have back in like the 90s and the aughts. Just the beige metal, no exterior LED bullshit. And I just want something simple that I could like even put on its side so that a cat can sit on it and not knock it over. Or that I could stick in the filing cabinet where it is mostly safe from cats. I remember the beige being largely plastic and it yellowed. The front of the case was plastic. The top and sides and the actual frame itself were all metal. And those stood the test of fucking time. Silverstone Creek. Why does that sound familiar? Is that the company that... Oh, it is. It is. It's the Retro company. The Retro case. I saw this and I do want it. But from my understanding is it's not available for sale yet. So there's no price for it. But that was also a couple months ago that. So I'd actually have to look it up to see if I can find a price on that model. It's a bloody sleeper case. I have no idea what you're referring to by sleeper specifically. Oh, looks old but goes zoom. Yeah, because that's how technology should be. We should be bringing back all the old aesthetic. Let me put my little widescreen monitors into like a case that makes them look like CRTs. That'd be amazing. But no, I need to get that. Eventually, I'm probably gonna have to replace the monitor that has the bent display port. But then again, I'm in no hurry to replace any of my monitors because the cats keep loving to rub on them, and I'm sure that's going to cause some dead pixels in the long run. I still have my HAF 932 full tower. Lucky. No, all my old computers, I tend to just keep one around from the previous generation, and then once that happens, I get rid of the other stuff, just dump it. Aside from that, like, I do need a new keyboard because this one's starting to go. Mouse, I'm good. Unless the cat's eat another wire, I'm good. Xbox controller, which I use for my PC controller. Apparently, the cat's knocked that one off once too many times, and now one of the buttons doesn't work again. So now I got to replace it again, which is a pain. Because I can't, I really like the color of this one. But because some of the buttons are a little non-responsive, I gotta consider making it go away. And then after that, I need a new computer desk so that I don't have to worry about the cats knocking this one over. And if I get rid of this desk, then I gotta get rid of the other spare desk. And if I have to do all that, then I might as well also get rid of the sofa and the armchair because I never use those. The only thing they're good for is for the cats to run across. You little treasure chest of storage controllers when not using it, that will not stop a cat. Putting something in a box, that will not stop these cats. One of them can open the bathtub faucet. The other can open doors. Both of them look innocent at the moment and sleeping, but they're not. They're not at all. They're not innocent. They're gremlins. I once owned cats. I know all too well. Yeah. But yeah, that's what I'm currently dealing with. And unfortunately, that's kind of, where I'm stuck as well. And just, did my tracking kind of, 1 second. There we go. Apparently I lost my tracking a little bit. But yeah, so I need to replace all that. And I kind of need a new bed frame as well because I need to stop the cats from getting under it. Because in case there's an emergency, there's no way I'm going to be able to drag them out from under there. And that is just a lot of furniture's expensive, y'all. Awawa. Awawa to yourself. Awawa to yourself. And since I got the cats, I also want to replace... I've wanted to replace the IKEA Billy bookcases I have that currently have glass doors on them. I wanted to replace them with something that's essentially the same size, but with a larger base so that a cat can't accidentally knock that shit over. Because that is forever in my fear. And my anxiety is always there of like, oh God, one day the cats are going to try to jump up to the top. They're going to grab hold. They're going to put all their weight on it. And they're going to just pull that shit down out of the wall. And just, ugh. But that's like $2,000. Because it's real wood. Because at least that, like, real wood is heavy. Which means a wide base made of real wood ain't gonna tip over very easily. I would be missed if I spent about $300 invested in PS5 controllers. Oh. Yeah. Unfortunately, cats be cats. And there ain't nothing can do to stop them. Except get rid of them. And I really don't want to do that. But Lord knows, every time they break something, I go up to them. It's like, you gotta stop. You have to stop doing this. I cannot afford you if you keep doing this. Don't get rid of kitties. Well, one day, if they knocked over one of the bookshelves, because at that point, then it's like, oh, I can't control y'all. I love y'all, but you're driving me batshit and costing me all the monies. And this from the person who had a diabetic cat for 6 years with daily injections. Like, I love my kitties. I love them so much, but oh my God, Allie and Alfie, why are you like this? Yes, I'm talking about you. Yeah, that's what I thought. Keep walking. But yeah. It's been a rough few weeks with them destroying multiple things. And me having to worry more and more about where I leave stuff and what they have access to or could get access to. But unfortunately, there's not much else I can do about that at the moment because all the solutions require money. And unless I win a lottery, none of those solutions are happening. And work itself is keeping me very tired and very stressed. So the kitties piling on top of that just... Oh. I will be happy once they get to their older ages and start calming the fuck down. But they're part Maine Coon, so that's not gonna happen for a long time. They do seem... excuse me. They do seem to have mostly stopped growing, luckily. So Alfie is still just shy of 20 pounds. And Allie has... I think she's bottomed out in her weight to around 16 pounds. But when they want to cause mischief, my God, do they do it. And unfortunately, there's not much I can do about that. And I would very, very much like to keep them around forever. Okay, when you say a part Maine Coon and one is 20 pounds, I was thinking a chunky cat. No, that cat just... Oh. Allow me to show you. Let's see. Where is most recent picture? It's most recent picture that is not on phone. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. Let's see. A good shot of the boy. I've been taking a lot of pictures of the buggers, and Okay, there's one. Bam. There he is. That's Alfie. He is very large. They're only part Maine Coon, luckily. So no long hair. He does have a longer than normal short coat, but his fur is so thick. And he's just a big old boy. Do I have a picture of him next to the keyboard still at his adultish size? Does that one work? Okay, this one's from last October. Let me just make sure there's nothing discernible in the image. There is not. Bam. Fucking massive boy. No ear tufts? Oh, they have their ear tufts. They just shrunk over time. When they were babies, it was very prominent, but not so much these days now that they've gotten to their larger size. But yeah, he's big. Alfie's big. That's just not occupied. I should claim it as mine. Well, the problem is, let's see, kitten picture. Where is kitten? No, that one has private information. I can't show that one. There's Allie next to the keyboard. I'm looking for Alfie. Alfie first. There he is. Bam. That him a BB. You don't really see the ear tufts very well in the photos, though. It is there. You can just barely see it. It did not photograph well. Like, he was a baby. Look at him. He's so cute. He was so tiny. And then he got considerably not tiny. Which is, you know, it's not bad.
Look at this distinguished gentleman. Look at the way he is sitting. Yes, very distinguished. I see.
Yes, very distinguished. Look at him. Look at him attacking the phone camera. Here. Alfie and his sister. So he is very floofy.
Little baby man, little baby man.
Thank you, Kentucky Fried Bickies.
Little baby man, little baby.
He is indeed a baby man. And she is a little baby girl. And together they are absolute fucking gremlins. And I love them very much. Even though they drive me absolutely batshit crazy constantly. Here, you can have the very first picture of Alfie. There he is. Ah. There he is. There's the baby boy the first night I got him. He was unhappy. But then again, here's his sister. Here's his sister the first night I got her. She found the best places to hide. Is that the computer? No, this one's my old computer. That's the one I have currently like buried in a closet in case this computer like ever broke down and I needed another one ASAP. Like when I first got them as babies, they were like fucking adorable. Let's see. Baby pictures. that you can actually see them in because oh they're so small. There. Look at him, so baby. He's a baby. Look at it. Ah! Exclamation mark Kitty. Kitty RPG. Yeah, unfortunately no. No, but they grew up fast. It caused me no amount of peace and quiet as they were growing up, because when I got them, holy shit, they hurt me. They hurt me several times. So here's baby Alfie. You can definitely see the tufts at the end of the ears in this one. And he was a scrawny boy. Well, he was adorable. But his sister, on the other hand, she's sassy. You don't really see her tufts too well in this because they're blended into the background. But she's like, she was sassy. She was the runt of the litter, but she didn't give two shits. She was a fucking menace. But I fucking love them. She, however, does still fit by the keyboard, so it's not too bad. And they love snuggling up and sleeping together. So yeah, these are the criminals that I reside with and who have broken this computer and broken so many other pieces of furniture and are responsible for many, many hefty bills. I have replaced so many cables, guys, so many cables. All because of these two fuckers. I love them, but my God. I can only take so much. Ugh. So yeah, so that's my plans going forward. I need to save money for furniture and replacements and try to do some lifestyle changes. Because thanks, Doc. That's cats for you. Yeah. I regret getting two of them at the same time. Specifically, two kittens. Because the idea was, okay, this will be great. I'll get two kittens. I've had kittens before. It's awesome. The kittens are full of energy, so that's fine. I'll just get two. That way they can bounce off each other, because that's what like all the literature always says, you know, get two kittens. They'll keep each other company. They'll burn each other out. No. Instead, they decided to just torment me in shifts. Even to this day, one of them will be active. Then they'll like have a slight overlap. They'll play with each other. Then the first one will go nap, and the second one will want to play. And it never fucking ends. Kitties like to have a sibling, so you're good to, I know, they were very expensive. I'm glad I got two together. Originally though, I was gonna get the two males, but somebody else beat me to the other one first. So I instead went with my second ginger choice of Allie, and I'm very happy I got them. Because I don't know I don't know how I would have done with two 20-pound buggers. Do I have a picture of? Yes, I do. Bam. So this was their original baby picture. So that's Alfie on the left. That's Allie in the middle. And that's their brother on the right. And there were also two others. But what my original thought was to get the two boys, which would have been Alfie on the left and his ginger brother on the right. But his ginger brother got taken. So I then went for little runt of the litter in the middle. And I love her. She's very affectionate. Alfie, I'm pretty sure I might have gotten him to hate me a little bit while he was in training. Specifically because he kept trying to climb on top of monitors, and he did end up breaking one. And after that, every time he tried, I would have to spray him in the face with a little spritzer, and he took that personally to this day. But he still fucking tries. He still fucking tries. Little fucking gremlin. But that's my life. Luckily, I am a moderately high, no, not even, a moderate to high income earner with no children except for cats, so I can afford them. And they're fucking mischief. The only problem is my Tism likes things to be orderly and, you know, predictable. And part of routine, and these buggers do not respect that at all. Which is why, originally, when I got them, I had so much trouble with them, and I hurt myself because I am getting old. And the last time I had kittens was like 15, 20 years ago, because my last cat, I got him as an adult. So I never had to experience the kitten stuff again once my body started doing its old man failing stuff. So when I got these two, they ran me ragged. You're only as old as you admit you are. Yes, and only as old as the x-rays tell you you are. So yeah, the back, the knees, the arthritis, the exhaustion, the chronic pain, the chronic fatigue, it's like, it adds up a little bit. So they broke me a few times, and they hurt me a few other times. But with encouragement, they stuck around. Well, stop getting x-rayed then. I can't. I have to go for another one for my lower back to make sure everything's still in place since my last bout of back pain happened. But the x-ray center I used to go to shut down, and now the other one that is nearby, you have to show up at like 8 a.m. in order to get a walk-in appointment, and it's first come, first serve, and they start taking them at 7:45, and it's just, I also have an appointment with a dentist on Wednesday. I am getting a night guard fitted so that hopefully I can stop trying to explode my teeth or break my jaw in my sleep. That would be nice. And then getting eyes checked in 2 weeks because my eyes have started doing twitchy things, and I am overdue for a checkup. Because I usually do it, like, get a checkup, get my eyes checked every year, even though I only have coverage for every 2 years. But I didn't do it last year because stuff. I have floaters in my eyes. Do you? I do have floaters. I also have astigmatism, and I have a little thing in the back of my eye that a little mole. That if it ever grows, I will go blind in that eye. And I have no control over that, so I just have to, it just has to get monitored. Aren't they fun? Oh, they're the best. I also have problems focusing my eyes. And if I get a migraine, my eyes will not focus at all. It's fun. Eyes are fun. I'd get LASIK, except I've read too many articles about the horrors of LASIK just going wrong. To the point where like in Canada, in Alberta, I think it was, a woman got LASIK and it fucked her up so bad. that they couldn't fix it, and she offed herself a few months afterwards because it was just unbearable for her. I'm a potential carrier for a genetic blindness disease. It's fun. Oh, then just don't have kids. Just be gay and do crimes. But also, like, getting LASIK scares the ever-loving shit out of me. I can barely do eye drops, and they're like, yeah, we're just like, we'll numb your eyeball, and we'll, you know, take a knife while you're still awake and just cut it and move a flap over, and then we'll shine a bright light into it and laser it, and it's gonna smell like burning stuff. And then we'll close it all back up and stitch it up, and you'll be fine. And I'm like, no. I have this little condition where my eyes, where each eye sees independently and won't merge the two images together to make. How do you survive without depth perception? I can't do any procedure that I'm awake for. I can. It just depends on the procedure. When it comes to, like, my eyes, nope. I was supposed to get PRK surgery in tech school, but then the host base got hit by... Oh. So I don't know if that was God protecting me from complications or what. Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't drive. Oh, yeah, I could understand that. I don't drive just because I get car sick. And being in a vehicle is very uncomfortable for me. But also, I live in Toronto, so it's like I'm not driving on the streets with these crazy fucks. I'll rent a car outside of the city and then, like, stick to the back roads. Ha. All right, so I did say it would be a shorter stream today because we're just, you know, getting the announcements and stuff out of the way. And I think we're going to wrap it up there for today. Can't be any worse than drivers in Ohio. Oh, you sweet innocent thing. I work in insurance law. I know. The things that have crossed my desk about Toronto drivers. I once had a case where somebody rear-ended another person because they decided that they couldn't wait to get to temple and had to pray right then and there. And then they rear-ended somebody. And then we had to defend them. And we're just like, how? How do we defend this? Nobody can drive, dude. Absolutely anywhere. Oh no, people can drive. There's a lot of good drivers out there. The problem is, I'm in Toronto, the land of the 401, the 400 series highways, the most congested highways in all of North America. It's fucking hell here. There are also a lot of bad drivers. Yeah, and they're all on the 401 crashing into people because they wanted to start praying before they got to temple. Yeah, I've never been to downtown LA during rush hour. No, I've been in Toronto during rush hour, where it's gridlocked to fuck. See, y'all have bad traffic, but at least people, you know, your traffic moves. And then they get hit. Our traffic doesn't move, and they get hit. Your Honor, the other guy had it coming. God, if only that was an acceptable defense. I don't ever want to drive anywhere ever. Yeah. That's why I don't own a vehicle. That's why I don't want to, because owning a vehicle with insurance in Toronto, fuck that bill. Your Honor, deadass. More or less. All right, so We're gonna raid out. I think we are going to hit up Salem, given that he and I will be doing something next week. All right, raid Salem. There we go. And our raid message will be, "We're back, not the dinosaur's tail." So, I will see y'all maybe on Monday. We will see. I will let you all know the deets of that. Keep an eye out for the details with regards to our emote selection going forward. And keep an eye on the Discord for any changes and announcements there as well. Otherwise, I will see y'all next Friday for our regularly scheduled, I want to say attendance, but that's not the word. Our regularly scheduled stream for this, whatever, which is technically the day after my birthday. But we're going to celebrate that much later when it gets colder weather and I can have like windows open and shit. So I wish y'all the best of weekends. And until next time, everybody, take care, have fun, and good gaming. Bye. Oh no, where's my buttons? Oh no, buttons.